And I was talking to Dave Light this morning on the radio. And a lot of times, you know, if you want to have desserts, you eat the angel food cake, and, you know, it's wonderful. This is a cake. This is an angel food cake. This is a cake. So you're not going to feel deprived on this one at all. Put that over here. All right. I went ahead and made the cake because it does have to cool before you put the topping on it. A yellow cake mix. I did not follow the directions on the back. I used 2 tablespoons of canola oil, a cup and a quarter of water, 3/4 of a cup of the egg substitute, and this whole package of baby food, pears. I suppose you could use peaches, but, you know, just pears. This is, you know, I guess when they do recipes, you know, everybody's changing in the industry, so the recipe says 5-ounce jars. The jars only come in 4 ounces or 6 ounces. So this is 5 ounces, 2 little things. And I thought, hey, these are kind of cool. It's been a long time since I've served baby food, but I thought, hey, that's kind of neat. So anyway, the eggs, the baby food, the oil, the water, and the cake mix. That's it. This looks like a really good cake. You won't be able to tell the difference. All right, we're going to use, oh, I need that board back. We're going to use some all fruit and some ginger, some strawberries, blueberries, also very good for us. Now we've got all our vegetables here. Now we're going to have our fruit. Let me grab another board here. Okay, so we're going to, and I did wash these strawberries and blueberries. We're going to take our whole pint of blueberries, put that in there, and our, whoops, what did I do with that little knife? Okay. I'm going to cut our strawberries, which are on sale this week. I always have to give you something on sale. So is the cream cheese, by the way. All right. And don't be afraid to leave these in big pieces, because when I made this cake the other day, I thought, I'm never going to be able to cut this. But it's easy to cut. The cake's not crumbly. It's beautiful. It tastes good. It's good for you because we haven't used a lot of oil. We haven't used eggs. So the cholesterol is down on this. If you still count that, I don't know. There's been so many changes and things. All right. We'll kill some time here while I cut all these. Oh, we got lots of time. The strawberries are looking good. At least they're back in the store after a couple weeks ago when I tried to do the strawberry recipe with no strawberries. Okay, while I finish this, I'm going to take the all fruit and put it in a little measuring cup because we want this melted so it's easier to stir in. And we're going to put our ginger in here also. We'll just sort of melt that down. Peel a little bit off here. We don't want to get any of the brown parts in it. All right. And we may just grate that over the strawberries. Okay. So we're going to melt that. We don't want it boiling, so we're just going to have it melted. So we'll just put it on for 40. And we will go ahead and put the fresh ginger in. Okay. That's a little too stringy here. All right, while that's cooking, I'll cut the rest of these up. And this is, again, you know, how I like to do the simple recipes. I think it takes longer to cut all the strawberries up than it did anything else. All right. Ooh, there's a... Now, also, I see these giant strawberries reminded me. If you use, you know, chocolate is still good for you, not the Hershey's milk chocolate bar. We're talking about the dark chocolate. You could certainly dip these in dark chocolate, and that still would be a good little dessert. You wouldn't need a whole lot. Like I said, no melted Hershey bars. All right, almost done here. Now this looks like a lot of fruit, but it makes the cake really good. And the cake is going to be cut, I'm going to cut a little bit smaller, but the serving size on the cake is you can get 20 pieces out of this, which is a nice size piece of cake. You're going to cut it 5 times, 5 this way, 4 this way, and that's 20 pieces. So, and that's a pretty good normal sized piece of cake. You know, this is more than just 2 pieces. Although you'd want it to be 2 pieces. Okay, we want it smooth. We want it not too hot. We don't want to cook the strawberries. Stir it up a little bit. Let that just cool down just a little bit. Ooh, we got the big ones now. All right, we'll pour this over our fruit. Mix this all up, make sure that everything, we got the all fruit jelly touching all the fruit, strawberries and blueberries. And then we're going to put it on the cake. Oops, one jumped off. Now how wonderful does that look? And like I said, healthy. We got our serving size going on. We've got a lot of fruit. We got what? You don't have to, no, and you're not going to miss it. You know, this is good. Okay, so we're going to stick that in the refrigerator for a minute. And it comes out like that. And of course, I like to do the foil. Why? So you can do this and pop it right out. So there, that's a beautiful cake. And like I said, since we didn't use the eggs, we used very little oil, just the baby food pears, very healthy for you.